Hi, Mike. Let's grab a coffee together.
Okay.
Ja, takole sem uporabil nekakšen uvod, da se malce pogovorimo tudi, kako se ljudje različno počutimo v različnih prostorih. I explained that we feel different in different environments and in different spaces. Even these two offices, this one's white collar, this one is more nature, but it's not a pleasant environment to work in. So this is what you are investigating and doing a lot of analyzing. How do people feel in different habitats or different spaces, places?
Yeah, precisely. So what we look into is basically how to design spaces, whether it's offices or home or even at schools, in order to help people perform better, to feel better. What we find is that generally people prefer, say, wooden environments as opposed to non-wooden. And what we generally see is that there is this preference for nature. People like nature, and so if we can bring that indoors, we see some benefits for
artificial light, natural light.
Artificial light is a big challenge. Natural light is much better. There are some new technologies with LEDs that help us get closer to the natural light spectrum, which is very good. Yeah.
What about the greens, the stuff that we don't see much plants like in the offices? They're like sterile. They are like modern. They look like with no energy, with no feelings.
Yeah, we expect plants to have a similar benefit. There have been studies on that as well in the past. It's hard to say how much plant life you need in order to make it more effective, and so that's something that is actively being investigated as well.
What can you also tell us some interesting example about the furniture that is used in, let's say, in schools or even in kindergarten? Because people are growing.
Yeah.
We are not the same or same all the time.
Exactly. So as students grow, they grow at different rates, but there tends to be one size of furniture for different age groups. And many students, we found that 95% of the time, at least some part of the body didn't match either the desk or the chair that children were using.
So adjustable tables and chairs
can make it better. We made some prototypes so that we could start looking at solutions, and then we can see if we can improve, say, how students perform, how well they concentrate, and maybe avoid some of the fidgeting.
How many countries are already, I mean, the school systems are using this kind of furniture in the world? Is it maybe Finland because they have a good schooling system, or one of the best, I mean, according to
I'm not
analysis?
sure. Yeah.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure how many different places are using adjustable furniture so far. In Europe, we have standards about what furniture should be, and so that's a little difficult to work around at this point. But we're trying to find solutions like this one to help solve the problem.
Some advice for private companies, for the offices? What should we take care of first, maybe?
Well, what we typically see is that it is a combination of many different factors. So having good light, good airflow, having natural materials present, things like plants, these are all very important, even views of nature so people can see outside. These all tend to help people concentrate, help them recover from stress, experience less stress, and overall live happier lives.
What about the lack of focus in the companies? I mean, the smartphones, blue screens, stuff like that. I mean, we are under stress all the time. I mean, we need a break more often now or now.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about how much our attention gets focused in different places, and some of this is maybe a little bit of discipline and behavior on our part as individuals. But as a company, we can provide ways for people to maybe take more active breaks that will also help them with, say, low back pain, and help them regain their ability to focus their attention more quickly as well.
Thank you for your time, and we'll join coffee later on. Ja, hvala, torej, ki ste bili z nami tudi na tem nekakšnem znanstvenem popotovanju. Ja, zanimivo je, na kaj vse ljudje pomislimo, kako bi nam lahko olajšalo, izboljšalo življenje in predvsem pa, da bi ostali, če pomislimo čim časa, čim bolj tudi seveda, kar nam najbolj pomeni, zdravi.